Alright guys, here we go. So this is the last day. This is the last day of solving equations. Drag this guy down. Alright, so we're going to talk about proportions, and we're going to use the distributive property in helping us solve these. Here we go. So this is just a quick review. Guys, when you have a proportion like this, how do you solve that? Anybody? So what I taught when I was a 7th grade teacher is we teach the butterfly technique, which basically you just multiply diagonally. You kind of draw something that looks like a butterfly. So let's do it. 24 times x is 24x. And then you set that equal to 4 times 18. What's 4 times 18? What is it? 72. Very good. So I have 24x equals 72, and then I need to finish this off. So how do I finish this? Divide everything by 24. And then you get x equals 3. So that's something that you guys have worked on before. Why don't you guys do both examples 2 and example 3 on your own? Go for it. So x times 11 is 11x. You guys are doing this on your own. And guys, what's 132 times 7? I don't know. 924. So 11x equals 924. And then help me finish this, guys. What do I do? Divide. What's 924 divided by 11? 84. Great. All right, and then the last one. Go for it. Is it 810? Probably, right? Anybody get that? All right, so that's what we talked about prior to this. Here we go. So now we're going to talk. We're going to have the equations are going to be more complex. All right, so let's fill in these notes. It says steps to solve equations with cross multiplication. Number 1, put anybody? Parentheses. Around any numerator or denominator that has more than one term. More than one term. Number 2, rewrite equation using, we'll just say the butterfly. Butterfly method. And then we don't do that last part. Butterfly method. All right, so let's do some examples. Example 1. All right, so do I have any numerator or denominator in example 1 that has more than one term in it? Right here, right? So I'm going to multiply this and this. Now watch. So I'm going to write 10, and then I'm going to keep this in parentheses, x plus 8. And then set that equal to 15 times 2, which is 30. And then I'm going to solve it just like we've been solving equations for the last couple days. So what would I do first here, guys? Distribute. I'm going to distribute. So what's 10 times x? 10x. What's 10 times 8? Equals 30. Now what? I want to get x by itself, so I'm going to go after the thing that's not attached. Subtract 80, subtract 80. Good back there? Make sure you're paying attention. Then you get 10x equals negative 50. Then what? Divide by 10. Divide by 10, and you get x equals negative 5. Let's do example 2. Is there anything for me to put parentheses around in example 2? Same location actually, right? So here we go. So I'm going to do a 1 parentheses 2x plus 8. You understand that it's the diagonal, right, guys? It's not total. It's not straight across. Do you know what I mean when I say diagonal? And then I'm going to set that equal to, you always set it equal to, what's 2 times 9? 18. Well, when I have a 1 outside the parentheses and I have to distribute a 1, when you multiply something by 1, guys, what happens? It stays the same, right? So I'm going to distribute this 1, and then it's going to say the exact same. 1 times 2x is 2x. 1 times 8 is 8. So 2x plus 8 equals 18. Then what? I want to get x by itself. Subtract 8. Subtract 8. And I get 2x equals 10. Yeah? Now what? Divide by 2. And then you get x equals 5. Boom. Let's do some more. Now, example 3 looks a little bit funny. And the reason why it looks funny is because the right-hand side is not written as a fraction. But how do I write 3 as a fraction? Put it over 1. Now it's written as a fraction. So here we go. So I'm going to first of all, put these guys in parentheses. Yeah? So let's do 1 times x plus 9. Set that equal to what, guys? What's going to go on the right-hand side? Good. 3 times x minus 5. Good job. So now I'm going to distribute twice. Yeah? So let's do it. What's 1 times x plus 9? X plus 9. So x plus 9 on the left-hand side. Set that equal to, what am I distributing on the right-hand side? That 3. So 3 times x is 3x. 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. Okay, now we have a situation that we've been working on for the last couple days as well. So on the left-hand side, are those guys like terms? Yes or no? They are not. What about on the right-hand side? Are they like terms? No. Do I have variable terms on both sides of the equations? So I need to get them together, right? So what do? Am I going to take x to the 3x side, or am I going to take 3x to the x side? It doesn't technically matter, but we try to take the smaller to the larger side so that we don't have to deal with negatives as much. So what is the invisible number in front of the x? 1. So how do I move x from this side? How do I move 1x from this side over here? I subtract 1x. Good job. Subtract 1x. Subtract 1x. Bring down the equal sign. So on the left-hand side, I'm left with 9. 3x minus 2x. 3x minus 1x is 2x. So 2x minus 15. Now what, guys? I'm going to add 15. Yes? Add 15. 9 plus 15, I'm going to write it over here. 9 plus 15 is 24. So 24 equals 2x. Then what? Divide both sides by 2. And I get 12 equals x, or x equals 12. This means the same thing. What? Yeah? That's something that you, I don't think we do that this year, but that's definitely something that you'll deal with more so in geometry and algebra too. Good question, though. Really good question. All right, let's look at example 4. Example 4. Actually, let me scroll up a little bit. All right. What do you do first, guys? Parentheses, right? Parentheses. Does it matter which one I put on the left side and which one I put on the right side? It doesn't matter at all. Tell me what to write. 4 parentheses equals, keep going. No, I already did the 4. 3. That's exactly right. Why don't you guys see if you can do that on your own? Solve it. All right. You guys did a great job. I'll finish this off quickly, and then I'll do number 5, and then we'll be done. So 4x plus 24 equals 3x minus 12. Subtract 3x, subtract 3x. You get x plus 24 equals negative 12. Subtract 24, subtract 24, and you get x equals negative 36. That was the answer for the first one. Here we go. Whoops, I kind of messed that up. All right, anyways, 12x equals 5 times 7x plus 4. So you're going to distribute, get 35x plus 20. I'm going to subtract 35x, get the x's together. (12 minus 35x is negative 23x. Divide by negative 23. What do you get? Negative 0.886. What's the next number after 6? Negative 0.86. All right, so let's do negative 0.87. Or round. Your answer will not always be perfect. And that's it.